And now, KITV4 weather.
Aloha, welcome to Weather Now. We have a lot to talk about here. First, a high surf advisory for the north and eastern shores through at least 6 p.m. tonight. We do have a declining swell, so it'll likely expire at that time period. 8 to 15 for the north, working our way up to the double overhead range for the west and eastern shores. And although we really are pretty flat today for the south-facing shores, as normal for this time of year, we might get a little bit of a bump due in Friday. Saturday, that could work its way up to the chest high range, so take advantage of it. High tide peaked earlier this morning. It should actually say 2.2, and then it'll bottom out at 0.2 in the 2 o'clock hour later on this afternoon. Small craft advisory issued for most Hawaiian waters. We also have a marine weather statement around Kauai and Oahu because of some very dicey weather out there ahead of this front that we're going to talk about in just a moment. South to southeasterly knots right around 20. As the front approaches, we are looking at some very dicey weather as far as those winds kicking up and some shower activity, isolated thunderstorms, so mariners. So be careful out there. Here's the front itself. It probably won't actually make its way over the islands until tomorrow morning, but ahead of this, we've gotten quite a bit of activity. So we're watching with a flash flood watch out there for the entire state. Oahu down to the Big Island won't go into effect until later on this evening, and the entire state lasting through at least late Friday, probably going to be extended beyond the 6 p.m. range. So monitor for the latest conditions because we are looking at some very heavy downpours. Along with that, I mentioned the winds ahead of this front, strong southwesterly to southeasterlies that are going to kick up, especially for those usual areas that were not used to stronger winds, very calm conditions like Kapolei, the leeward spots. But as it ramps up, it's like a roller coaster, and as it downslopes, it gets stronger for those high terrain areas. So Kaneohe, Kailua, any area around the mountain ranges, likely going to kick up pretty wild whipping winds. Now, as far as our rain forecast goes, track it anytime online. Enhanced moisture continues through tonight through the state, and then tomorrow morning is when we'll actually look at that front passing through Kauai and Oahu and then working its way down through Maui County through Saturday and the Big Island as well. Going into today's conditions, again, all that activity out there is going to continue. We did see some rainfall in the 3-hour period, pretty significant, and today's conditions increasing clouds and showers with south winds really ramping up here ahead of the front, which is going to continue to make its way through Friday into the first half of Saturday, clearing out for the rest of the day, and then Sunday we'll welcome back some trade winds. That'll be the case through this time next week.